Good morning, everybody. Swamp Fox coming at you. Hope everybody's doing well. Just a little public service announcement. Trying to figure out why anybody would believe that voting is real and that there's a reason to go stand in line and vote. But the main thing is, even if you do, who you gonna vote for? You really gonna go down and vote for Trump? The guy who now said in just a video the other day where he was at a rally telling everybody that he's going to give more protection to the police. So in other words, they already have qualified immunity. They're protected 99% of the time from just about anything they do to you. Now he's talking about giving them more power and protecting them more, getting some laws wrote for them, and also protecting them from like people with cameras and stuff like that. He's trying to do the same thing Ron DeSantis is doing, where you can't, like, they calling it harassment and stuff like that, where you can be arrested for your First Amendment protected activity. Listen, there is no First Amendment anymore. We're living in the corporation of the United States. We are not living under the constitutional republic. We just haven't been for many, many years. And every time you go to bed at night, lawmakers are writing laws. And when you wake up, there's 1,000 new laws. Now, we don't know them, of course. But yet, if you get arrested, you do something wrong, even if you didn't mean to, if it's some kind of code or violation you did, when you make it to court and you tell the judge, hey, I didn't know, I wasn't harming nobody, I didn't know that I couldn't do that. And they tell you ignorance of the law is no excuse. Here's your fine. Here's your jail time. Here's your community service. Here's your probation. Whatever it is, you don't get away with it just by saying I didn't know. But a pig signs up to terrorize people, and that's what they do. They teach them, that's all they teach them, terrorize and kill. It's about officer safety, so you got to be killed. It ain't about protecting you, it's about getting rid of you over them. Oh, he had a comb, but Your Honor, I thought it was a bazooka, so I deserve qualified immunity because, that's what I thought. Anyway, so they want to just make it worse on the people. Look at what Ron DeSantis did. He got rid of citizen review boards, which they used to have in Florida, where, they would review the cases of the bad officers. No more. No, they don't want them looked into. They want to militarize these cops. And the reason is because it's coming, people. These are the same people who, when the pandemic came around and they locked you down and wouldn't let you go to work and all that, these are the same ones that arrested you. The ones that's supposed to protect and serve you, they unconstitutionally arrested you and they didn't care. You can tell them, I'm going to sue you. And even if people sued, the cops didn't get sued. It doesn't hurt them. They don't have to have their own insurance policy like contractors do. Look at this guy. He's a contractor. I guarantee you ask him for a general liability and workman's comp, he's got a copy. But yet these pigs can walk around, making top dollar, driving nice cars around. They get to drive them like around here, they get to drive the cars anytime they want, even off duty. And they get paid benefits, for their families and themselves. They got it made. I hear, Berkeley County Sheriff only make about $50,000 a year. Okay, that's maybe their salary, but that ain't there. They get a free car to drive, plus insurance and mainly gas and everything else. Plus they get insurance. They get all these paid vacation days off. So no, they get a lot more. You know how much family insurance costs? You know how much insurance costs just for them if they're not married? Please. They get a lot, and then they choose to do that job. And they ain't out there protecting nobody. They're squashing them. Everybody thought slavery was abolished. It hasn't. We're just all slaves now. Because if we wasn't, then how could they kick you out of your home if you don't pay them for your property every year? You pay and pay. But yet, don't pay them at the end of the year their so-called tax on that property, at least in my state, and they're going to come take it from you and auction it off to some clown who had nothing to do with all the many years you spent working. But you get sick, you let something happen, and you can't pay that, they'll put you out. And after a year, if you don't come up with the money to give it to the person who won it at the tax sale, plus 10 or 12%, whatever it is, then you don't get your property back, and he got it for next to nothing. Anyway, we're not free, people. Stop believing in this fairy tale. Stop believing in Trump. Remember, Trump said no one died from the hokey pokey. Now, if anybody says he didn't say that, you can just go watch the video. It's on my channel. You can go watch it on Candace Owens' Daily Wire. You can go watch him. He flat out said it was safe. It killed no one after thousands and thousands of people was passing, getting Bell's palsy, having heart attacks, miscarriages, you name it. He said it wasn't happening. This is the man who lied and said he was going to defund Planned Parenthood. Never did. Kept funding them the whole time. But he swore on his first campaign, I'm going to defund Planned Parenthood. Never did. Anyway, not everybody's perfect. I know that. So, and they all say stuff that, to a lot of people to get in. But just so you know, the things that he's doing with these police, he's making them militarized. He's going to, even worse than what they are, and he's going to try to get more protections for them. That's just not good for us. Anyway, love you all. God bless everyone. Love your family. Love your friends. And if you have any strife with anybody, reach out to them and try to squash it. Love you all. God bless everyone.